Hello there. Hi, how you doing? This is me. This is John. This is your friend, and I'm here today to talk to you for a few minutes. And what I'm going to talk to you about is very important. And that's what I want for you to take your time. If you're driving, to stop. If you, I would prefer you waiting until you get home to listen. I want to talk to you about it's halftime. Yeah. You know, have you ever watched a soccer game or a football match? A game is full of energy, but it has time, and in every game they have a timekeeper, and the timekeeper responsibility is to remind the coach and the team about how much time has elapsed. And the reason why the referee blows his whistle at halftime is a reminder for the team to understand that halfway in the game is gone. Why am I talking about a game? Because I want for us to compare this year with a game. And because I'm here to remind you, as your timekeeper, as your friend, as your brother, there's so much happening in our world today that forgetting is easy. I will tell you, because myself, I have forgotten several times, and somebody had to remind me. And that's what I'm here today to remind you that it's halftime. Do you know we are in July already? Oh yeah, we are in July. July is the first month in the second half of the year. It's the first minute in the second half of the year when the referee blow his whistle and the game begins. And every player on both sides come determined. They come with an agenda. They come prepared to play the second half of the game with determination, with seriousness, with zeal, with anticipation. Anticipation for victory. They have a destiny at the second half of the game, and that is to kick the ball until it reach the goal and pass the goalie in the opponent goal. And if you have not played ball before, you might not know, but the second half of the game is the most important half of the entire game. Because that's when victory is setting. First half of the game, it doesn't matter how much you have done. It is not certain, it's not sure under the second half, because the second half, your opponent can come and play better and become the winner and undo what you have done in the first half. And that's what I'm here to remind you, that you are in the second half of this year. Yeah. You are in the second half of this year. 2020 is half gone. And the half that going, coming by no more, you will never see it. You may think about it, but it does not exist. So this means that it can never contribute to what you want to do. So then you are only left with what? The second half. That's the only one you have to do anything that you want to do. Anything that you fail to do, that's the only half. And that's what I just wanted to remind you, that time is half spent. in your life for this year. Whatever you have planned to do, if you don't do it in the second half, it means it will not be done this year. And that's what makes it significant. That's what makes it important. So I'm here to remind you, and not just remind you, but to encourage you, man, that you ain't got much time left in this year to achieve your goals. So it's time to re-energize. It's time to double your effort. It's time to re-strategize. And if I ask you how was your first half, you will have a legitimate excuse. And you're right. Because I too have that excuse. Oh, you know, it's coronavirus. The thing the virus did to us this year. And you know, coronavirus is taking more blame from some of us than they actually deserve. Failures are blaming coronavirus for the failure. Undetermined people are blaming coronavirus for being undetermined. People who came to this year with no plan. You know, some people just fell in this year and they are rolling from every angle to every angle. They are blaming coronavirus for their unseriousness. And that's what I don't want you to do. Because I know coronavirus hit us hard. It hit every angle. It hit the country. It hit our leaders. I know it hit you. It hit your family. But truth be told, there are still people, there is someone that you know that despite the effect of coronavirus, they did something this year. They have done something, and when this year ends, you will hear that either Brother Brown, Sister Brown, Mary, Peter, Paul did something. You know, truth be told, I believe that coronavirus has given some of us more opportunity. Because if you are not working, you are at home, what have you been doing? I mean, your time, you are quarantined. What were you doing? Just watching television? I mean, you didn't travel this year. So you have money to save. What did you do? Because let me tell you something, man. Maybe you don't know. There is someone right next door. Maybe you don't know. There is someone right at your job. Maybe you don't. Who, despite coronavirus, they are moving on with their life. They are making progress. They are changing their lives. While some of us are waiting for coronavirus to finish. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing for you because coronavirus is not going nowhere. So if you're going to wait this year, you're going to wait next year. You're going to wait year after next. You're going to wait and time is passing. Oh yeah, time passing, man. And that's what I just wanted to talk to you, man. Let me talk to you right now. I've been talking about coronavirus and the epidemic. But let me talk to you now, man. You got 6 months left in this year. What are you going to do? Because coronavirus ain't going nowhere. It came as a surprise to you, yes, but now you know it's here. So what are you going to do in the next quarter of this month, of this year? What are you going to do in this second half of this? Because the good thing is that you are alive and you got this quarter. You got this half that you can do something. You are staying in the game. You are not out of the game yet. That's a good thing about you. Coronavirus took some people out of the game. I'm sorry if you are part of those who family got affected by the virus and who die. Have my sympathy. But coronavirus took some people. If those people were here, I'm very, very sure they could have played to the best of their ability. But you are here. You are here. So what excuse you got to give? Why are you putting everything on the virus? In January, fine. February, fine. April, fine. But it's not the new norm that we have. And you are doing nothing, you're waiting for coronavirus to go. I got bad news for you, man. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going. So if you're waiting for it, you're going to wait for a long time, man. So I just want to don't wait for coronavirus. It's time to put your life together. It's time to re-strategize. It's time to plan. It's time to stop reacting to the virus and start responding to it. Now, what's the difference between reacting and responding, John? Oh, yeah. Reaction is out of emotion, out of anger. You vex, you react, you do crazy stuff. No plan. No plan. You just react because you got no time. I think reaction time is over for this virus. It's time now to begin to respond. Respond is calculative. It's time to plan. Coronavirus, yeah, okay, I know you're going nowhere. So I know I can't do this, but I can do this. That's what plan is. You strategize, you sit and you think, okay, because of the virus, I can't do this. So therefore, I can do this. That's what the second half of your life is all about, man. That's what the second half of this year is all about. Re-strategizing, planning, because we are going to a new norms. I talk about the mask era. The era where you have to wear masks. The era where you have to social distance yourself. The era where you will not have a job. I mean, what's your plan for this game? How are you going to finish this half? Before you are taken out, before the game, how are you going to play this second half? It's all in your hands, man. It is in your hands. It's not in coronavirus hands. It is in your hands. So I just want to remind you, man, this is why the second half of this game, let us play, man. I'm prepared to play this game, man. I'm going to play it to the end. The virus wasted my time in the first half, but this second half, I know it's here. I'm going to re-strategize. So you need to re-strategize. You need to revamp your energy. You need to put your thinking cap on, man. It's time. It's second half. Welcome to the second half. But I know that if anybody can turn this situation around, if I trust anybody, it is you. It is you. This is not the first time you have been in a situation like this and you have turned it around. So why not turn this around? Let the story not be coronavirus, but let it be your comeback. Yeah, let it be your comeback. I know you are that comeback kid. Let it be your comeback, man. Let the story be your comeback. It's time. It's time to turn it around. We are in the second half of this year. This second half is your time, man. Coronavirus had the first half. Don't give the second half to coronavirus. The devil had the first half. Yes, everything is the devil. Don't let the devil have the second half. This is your half. This is your half. This is the program, The Mind with John. And I'm John here trying to get on your mind, man. I want to get in your mind for this second half, and I want for you to play it. Because what? The game is in your hands, man. How this second half end is in your hands. Let end it on a good note. Let end it on a high note, man. Oh, I got my plan. And I want for you to have your plan. It's time to stop acting to the virus and start responding to the virus. Wish you the best, man. Lord, do it. Lord, do it. Lord, do this second half. Let us do this second half. And I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Congratulations for doing it. Congratulations.